welcome back to the Dad and Daughter Podcast channel right here on YouTube. I'm Dad. How y'all doing today? I'm sure we all know McNeil Jr. here. Unfortunately, his video does not show everything like the cops' body cam footage does. So a lot of people are actually going by what his video is and is showing, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yes, I know. I'm one that says, okay, the punch is a little too much. Okay, I will agree. I'm not disputing that fact. But, like I said, oh yeah, there's going to be a lot of shit from the black community on this one. And if there happens to be any white supporters of McNeil. But no charges for deputy after violent traffic stop arrest in Jacksonville, says prosecutors. Yeah, we'll get to that part. Let's see. A Jacksonville, Florida sheriff's deputy seen on video striking a motorist in the face during an arrest that began with a traffic stop will not face criminal charges in connection with the February 19th incident, prosecutors announced on Wednesday. The announcement in this case involving 22-year-old McNeil Jr. came in a 16-page memo. If it's 16 pages, it's not a memo. If it's longer than a paragraph and a half, it's not a memo. This is getting on to be a fucking Stephen King novel, okay? It's not a memo. Released by the state attorney for the 4th Judicial Court, Circuit Court, which serves Clay, Duval, and Nassau, however that's counties in Florida. The state attorney's office has reviewed this matter to determine whether any of Officer Bowers' actions constitute a crime. We conclude they do not, the memo stated. Officer Bowers conducted a lawful traffic stop and gave McNeil 12. That's something a lot of people are purposely not seeing. And there's other things that a lot of people are purposely not seeing. Individual lawful commands, which McNeil refused to obey. Repeatedly requesting a supervisor and arguing the merits of the traffic stop did not absolve McNeil from following lawful orders. The memo continues. McNeil's refusal to provide his identification, registration, and proof of insurance, followed by his refusal to exit the SUV or car, whatever he happened to be in, because I didn't see it fully, show his hands and obey the officer's orders, created a dangerous situation for all involved. McNeil's arrest by Jacksonville's sheriff's deputies was captured in a viral cell phone video that McNeil recorded, which I say again, did not catch the whole damn thing, but that's what people are going by, is just that video. Following the release of that video, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office launched an investigation into the arrest and released body cam footage from 3 separate officers of that incident. It's funny how black people and now white people are picking up on the game, which is very fucking tiring all the way around. I don't care who the fuck you are. Oh, I'm automatically scared. Just fucking comply, bitch. The announcement that the announcement, apparently I can't speak English because I've been doing it all my life. You see how that works? Yeah. The announcement that the Bowers will not, who the hell proofreads this shit, will not be charged comes from more than 3 weeks after Jacksonville Sheriff's T.K. Waters announced during a press conference that the state attorney's office has determined that none of the involved officers violated criminal law. At the time, the state's attorney's office told ABC News that its memo on McNeil was not complete. It is unclear when the decision not to charge officers was made. ABC News reached out to the state attorney's office and the sheriff's office for additional comment. I don't know if they ever got back with them. McNeil's attorneys, Ben Crump and Harry Daniels, who apparently did not see the body cam footage from the cops and seen how many lawful orders the officers gave to McNeil that he disobeyed. Apparently they didn't see McNeil resisting, failing to ID and shit like that. Criticized the state's attorney's decision not to press charges in a statement on Wednesday that called on the U.S. Justice Department to investigate the incident because the individual counties couldn't handle their white people against black people. Because white cops are automatically all in the wrong when coming up against a black motorist. We only saw the black motorist video and we automatically believe him, so we don't need to see the honest part or the full, I can't honestly say what actually happened, body cam footage. We don't need to see that. We're just stepping up for the black guy. Frankly, we expected nothing less, especially after Sheriff Waters announced their conclusions more than 3 weeks before the report was issued, the statement said. Since they were unwilling to seek justice, we will have to request the U.S. Department of Justice investigate this incident and the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office. And I don't know what they plan to do if the Justice Department happens to come up with the same conclusion Waters did. McNeil was pulled over by a sheriff's deputy at 4:15 p.m. local time, February 19th, 2025. I'm assuming, or it doesn't say the year. Sorry. For allegedly not having his headlights on due to inclement weather. I looked at that video. When I first saw the video, I didn't see inclement weather. But when I saw it again, okay, cloudy skies, big deal. There was still bright enough you could see other cars. Okay. I mean, unless it was like really totally dark at like noon, you don't need your lights. So, I mean, to each is his own on that one. To each is his own on that one. Not wearing a seatbelt, according to police report, obtained by ABC News. In the cell phone and body cam video, sheriff's deputies were seen beating McNeil during the traffic stop after he repeatedly questioned why he was being pulled over and refused to exit his vehicle. McNeil told ABC News in an interview that aired on ABC News Live Prime on July 23rd that he feared for his life. Oh, gee. How many black and white people fear for their life every time an officer pulls up and they think they just don't have to comply? I was scared, frightened. I grew up being told that officers protect us, but that wasn't the case, McNeil said. Officers protect the people who actually obey their orders. They don't like people that disobey them. Get that through your all retarded black head. And there's a lot of white people out there, so I'm going to say this. Get that through your retarded white head. The state attorney's memo characterized what appeared to be a punch to McNeil's face that was captured by the cell phone video as a one-time open-handed strike to McNeil's face. The memo stated the move had a legitimate tactical purpose to get McNeil out of the SUV and to show his hands, which McNeil did after the strike. Oh my God, police have to be forceful. Then you start listening? Oh, gee, if black people don't want police being forceful with them, you think they should comply beforehand? Think maybe that would work? Officer Bowers' second strike occurred when there was a second strike? Occurred when McNeil's arrest was in response to McNeil's physical resistance to the arrest. Oh, okay, well, I see it now. The memo stated, Authorities later say they found marijuana in McNeil's pocket, a large sporting knife on the vehicle's floor. I did hear something about that. And drug paraphernalia in the center console. The only way you can get in trouble for drug possession is if you're carrying more than what's actually the legal amount that you can carry. It's probably different in every state. McNeil's attorney, Crump and Daniels, said that prosecutors never interviewed McNeil about the incident and criticized Bowers for not mentioning the punch to McNeil's face in his report, which was reviewed by ABC News. Let's be clear. The state attorney's office never interviewed McNeil. They did, however, try to excuse the fact that Officer Bowers failed to disclose his unlawful distractor, whatever word that's supposed to be, strike. Daniels and Crump said, "Oh no, it's illegal to hit someone that's not cooperating? Gee, I didn't know that." Well, then maybe white people should go after black people when we resist them and not cooperate with what they want. I don't know, just a thought. They also tried to decriminalize Bowers punching Mr. McNeil outside the vehicle and completely failed to mention the officers slamming Mr. McNeil's face into the asphalt while he was under control and in custody. Waters said during the July 21st press conference that the deputies' actions are now being examined by an administrative review which will determine if the deputies violated the policy. Pending the outcome of this administrative review, Bowers has been stripped of his law enforcement authority, Waters said, but it's unclear if other deputies involved in the arrest have been placed on administrative leave. I will neither defend nor commend Officer Bowers' response to resistance until all the facts are known and the investigation is complete, Waters said. It is unclear if Bowers has retained an attorney. Asked about the status of the investigation and Bowers' employment status, the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office told ABC News on Wednesday that the internal investigation continues and we will have no further comment. But I do recall a black officer in the same situation. Sorry, it's kind of warm. But this story was a while back. I don't think I can even find it anymore because I don't even know the officer's name, the department, the city, the state that it happened in. But there was a story that come across of a black officer, and I couldn't tell you who the suspect was, but in similar fashion, forceful cop because suspect didn't want it to comply, and was actually able to keep his job. And yeah, the officer was forceful, punches, everything like that, but the black officer was able to keep his job, was not placed on leave for the investigation. I don't think there was an investigation. But able to keep his job. Why? Because he was black? But oh no, let's go after the white officers. So anyways, just comply. That's all you fuckers have to do. Okay? That's all you fuckers have to do. And you won't be in this fucking situation. So, I'm going to end the video right here, folks. I'll catch you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves. I'm out. Peace.